Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greeting of peace to all my family and friends. As some of you might be aware, that I am currently in Egypt and I'm here to support the Palestinian cause. I came solely for that purpose, to stand with my brothers and sisters in Gaza and in Palestine. And I've been involved in a number of activities, from visiting Palestinian families, our guests in Egypt, as well as visiting the injured in hospitals as well. Alhamdulillah for that. I really value that opportunity, and it's an eye-opener in many aspects. Now, the reason why I'm recording this video is to give you a little insight why I've actually started the group, Umicom Foundation. Now, it's been a dream of mine for some time now to set up a foundation that will provide adult education, very advanced technical knowledge, technical skills, which will enable people to get the acquired skills to then get into employment or set up their own company or enter in the field of IT, information technology. And it's been a dream of mine for some time, and since the start of this conflict, I thought, okay, maybe I should progress with this and set up the foundation as soon as possible to provide humanitarian aid first and foremost, and then progress into providing technical skills and other forms of support. So that's the mission. I'm currently walking around because Egypt is a very unusual place. When people see you recording or making pictures or something like that, they start approaching you and say, oh, you can't take pictures here, you can't record anything, you can't do anything like that. They get a bit very suspicious of your activity. So I'm just walking around a little bit while I'm recording this message. So yesterday was a very good day, alhamdulillah, and I really appreciate the two brothers that stepped forward in providing financial aid, which then will now be used to support our brothers and sisters and families in Gaza, inshallah. And I really do value their contribution. I'm gonna top up the amount so then it could provide sort of meaningful value and aid. I am going to do that. I'm sorry, I'm just getting a little bit distracted when people are making distractions and stuff like that in the background. So I am going to sort of top up the amount, and I would value other people stepping forward to support. I actually much rather prefer support in providing sort of like second-hand goods. If you've got any items that you no longer need and you are currently in Egypt, I would really highly appreciate if you do contribute by giving away your toys or your clothing items, maybe your children, the clothes that no longer fits. If you reach out to me, I can come and pick up the items and then sort of channel it to the right cause. So I would highly appreciate that. It's not just about financial support in that sense. The other activities that I'm doing, I'm contacting some clients of mine, business partners, and I'm trying to offer them services. So like technical skill, like software development. I'm an engineer by profession, so I'm offering my skills in exchange for them to, instead of paying me directly, they would contribute that amount to a charity that will support Palestine. Or sending that money for that purpose. So I kind of trying to do different methods to raise funds for the dire situation that's going on at the moment. Anyone that has skills or experience in as a like NGO, non-profit organizations, that kind of stuff, I would highly appreciate it if they do step forward and come up with like some sort of like recommendations and way how we can structure the foundation, step forward to volunteer as trustees, and doing it only for the sake of Allah, fi sabilillah. That should be the focus. I'm gonna mention a couple of things as well. You know, there are, and I met various types of people. I mean, there's really good quality people, good characters in Egypt, where they really want to do something for the sake of Allah, without any return, and they want their return from Allah alone. And a lot of them, you know, prefer to contribute and volunteer anonymously and support this mission. But then there are some individuals that have come forward and they've said, okay, what's in it for me? I will help you out in this, or I've got contacts in, you know, XYZ department, and I can do this for you and that, do that, but I want something like a sweetener, a bribe, that kind of stuff. I'll give you access to this information, or I'll give you access to these individuals, but you know, I want this and that. So they see it as a way of them profiteering from providing help. In my opinion, this will not be accepted by Allah. You'll get paid in this dunya, although it's actually haram. It's forbidden in Islam to give bribes or to receive bribes. This is actually a big no-no in Islam. So you're definitely not going to get any reward, but you're actually going to be accumulating sin by even for that, you know, evil, sinful intention. And then there are, obviously they get offended when I give them this little lecture about the halal and haram and what's permissible in Islam. They get offended, and they act as an obstacle in my progress in that sense. But then there are other individuals that just don't want to help at all. In fact, they want to do the very opposite. They want to stand as an obstacle to doing good, and they are supporting the other side. You know what I mean by the other side here. So yeah, definitely traffic here. So this is just something that does upset me, and you know, how could human beings sort of stand in, you know, as an obstacle for other people that are trying to do good? So just because they can't benefit in some way, they become envious, or they become an obstacle for your progress in life or progress of others, or even you trying to do good. They start to prevent you from doing good yourself. So there are these elements in our society, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, the only way forward is, you know, for good people to act. You know, as the saying goes, evil prevails when good people do nothing, or good people fail to act. Therefore, you know, there becomes a time when silence is betrayal. Every single one of us has a duty in this world to contribute, to do something. This is why Allah created us in this dunya. You know, Allah created us to worship Him alone, and that's it. That's our mission. This is our purpose in life, to establish the way of life, the criteria, the laws, the guidance, you know, to serve others. You know, as the saying goes, again, service to many leads to greatness. I'm gonna start walking back a little bit just to get away from the traffic. I hope this short message benefits you in some way, inshallah. And I do highly appreciate if you do provide some sort of support to our brothers and sisters. But also I want to give a message to you know, the individuals that are actually posting on the group, saying, you know, transfer payments to PayPal and stuff like that. You need to be a little bit clear exactly what you want to do with the money. I understand you said, okay, I need money to buy flour, or I need money for this particular course. You need to explain how you're able to withdraw the money from PayPal. You know, how you're able to do that. Because as far as I'm aware, all the banks are you know, obviously shut down. There's no banks operating in Palestine at the moment, and there is no way that you can actually withdraw money. So you need to actually explain to the community members that there are certain individuals that have cash money, and they will receive the payments on PayPal, and they will give you that cash money in exchange, or they'll be able to provide you with the aid that you require, because that is not clear to a lot of the community members. Now, I've used a lot of you. I mean, I've actually used your services before, so I know it does work. And you know, one brother, you know, brother Thayer, he's actually helped me a lot to finding a family that I lost contact with for well over a month, and he did deliver on his promises. So that's why I trust him in that sense. So I know it does work. But for other members, for them to participate, support you, and understand exactly the process, you need to be very clear. It's no good just you saying, send me money on PayPal. It's no good. That doesn't benefit anyone. Yeah, only a few people would actually send you a payment, because most people, especially my contacts, are highly educated people, and they know that you cannot receive payment in PayPal and withdraw it from anywhere. You wouldn't be able to just extract money out of a computer. So you need to explain to them that you have a relative somewhere that receives a payment, and then he's able to then release the cash payment to you in cash in your location. You need to explain the whole process to people, and we would really highly appreciate if you record a personal video very similar to what I'm doing here, and really show your face, show the situation, not just post a video, a random video of a child or a random video of some food distribution. You need to actually speak, and you need to show people, you need to introduce yourself in video so people know you're real, and you need to show exactly what you're doing and explain what the project is about, explain the whole process to people, so that you get more and more support, inshallah. I'm saying this, I believe in you, okay? I believe that you really do need help and you need support and all that stuff. So I do highly, I'm highly supporting you in all that, okay? But for me to get more help, to help you, you need to help me. You need to help me by providing evidence, providing documentation, recording personal videos. I'm not saying to you to record videos of victims or whatever. I'm just saying to you, you need to show that the aid is being distributed. You need to explain the whole process. You need to explain to us what's happening on the ground, where the cargo is coming in, and whether the aid is being sold to you. You need to show these things. You need to explain exactly what's going on. Is the aid that's being delivered insufficient for everyone? Which we all know is the fact, it's the truth. But you need to explain that. You need to tell people the aid that's coming into our region is insufficient for all of us, or some of the aid or most of the aid is being sold to us. Okay, you need to explain all these things. Okay, it's no good just saying, send me some money on PayPal. Please do understand this. Do not get offended by what I'm saying to you here. Okay, inshallah, I will do my best to support you. I'm trying various ways to raise funding, and support for you guys. So at least try to help me in this sense, inshallah. Okay. I hope this message is beneficial to you. I hope you guys can all come together and stand with Palestine, which you do already, and also encourage other people that can step forward and support us. They're all very welcome to join the community. And this foundation isn't mine, it's for all of us. Every single one of us are all equal in the foundation, and this is why I've said in the beginning of the video, I'm inviting anyone that has experience in the non-profit organizations, setting up non-profit organizations in Egypt or the UK even, to step forward, let yourself be known, so then you can come on the board as a trustee. And anyone that's possibly even looking for a job and they have some skills, maybe start by volunteering, offering your skills. Maybe you're an accountant or a lawyer or whatever, and you're currently like out of work or something. Volunteer for free. I'm not saying to get paid. Volunteer for free. Perhaps this will build up your skills. Perhaps one day, maybe Allah will make an opening for you. Perhaps one day, we can grow to a certain level where, we can actually provide you some sort of at least a basic salary. But what I don't want to do is to use any donations or any financial support to the foundation to go towards admin costs. So I will personally be covering the admin costs out of my own pocket. Okay, so I can guarantee that every single penny that anyone that supports Umicom Foundation will go towards the cause. That's the commitment that I want to make. However, so I do appreciate if someone out there, instead of them sitting at home doing nothing or waiting for this perfect dream job, to volunteer. You know, give sadaqah with your skills, give sadaqah with your knowledge. You know, we need to share, you know, we need to be contributing. You know, so the motto is we all value each other and together everyone achieves more. So take care for now, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.